All right, we're kicking it with renowned author, scholar, cultural critic, professor at Georgetown University.
Yes, sir.
All-around Renaissance man. I know. I'm trying to get all your titles out.
Thank you,
know
sir.
what I mean?
Thank you. Thank you.
His new book, Tears
West
We
Side
Cannot
of Detroit.
Stop. Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
Of course, most important part, right?
Right.
His new book, Tears We Cannot Stop, a sermon to white America. Latest in a long line of great books.
Thank you, sir.
It is awesome. We're going to get to that in a second. But we got you in a good mood because I'm trying to get your girl on the Wizards bandwagon here. How you feel about your Wizards?
Oh, I'm feeling good, man. I mean, I think Charles Barkley said it's going to be the Wizards and the Cavaliers in the conference finals. I got to agree with him at this point. I mean, we're playing well. Our bench is nice. And then John Wall is, that's the only wall I want to build.
Let's stay in D.C. for a second. Professor at Georgetown, how you feel about Patrick Ewing?
Look, Patrick Ewing's a great guy, but I got to rock and ride for my man JT3. I just thought he got a raw deal. The man refused to cheat. And I think he did an excellent job of, really rallying around the best interests of those players. Having said that, I wish the best to Patrick Ewing. I mean, one of the all-time greats, and I hope he can do something great with that program.
From your vantage point, how did Colin Kaepernick, how did he change sort of that conversation around sports?
He forced America to have a conversation that needed to happen. America is obsessed with history when it's reflecting something positive about the nation or the mainstream. You can't have enough of Civil War recreations, my Lord. But when it comes to dealing with the flip side of it, well, let's talk about slavery. Can't you people get over it? Wait a minute. Are you the same folk talking about the obsession with history as the litmus test for your authentic American identity? And now you want to get over history? Let's get past it. This is the bitter irony of race in America. And Colin Kaepernick is pointing his finger to something that's extremely important. How can I, as a black athlete, afford to make these millions while my people are dying in the streets?
How do you see the impact of having this president filtering its way through sports?
When I look at, Martellus and Michael Bennett, to see those young men rise up and speak to the occasion, be honest. Again, America's not used to that kind of honesty. So this president, for better and worse, has provoked some serious responses. But he's also amplified some of the good old boy culture that's deeply inscribed in many of these athletic corridors.
You know what? Our proudest accomplishments recently is the Oscar we got for the O.J. Simpson documentary. I bring that up because among the many amazing stories in this new book of yours, O.J. called your house?
O.J. called the crib, man. I was teaching at Columbia then. Phone rings, and I had been on the Today Show with Gerardo earlier that day. And I was on there and said, ain't nothing black on O.J. but the bottom of his shoes. And then I said, when he took that long, slow ride down the L.A. freeway in A.C. Collins' Bronco, wasn't the first time he used a white vehicle to escape a black reality. Boom! I'm dropping Detroit bomb on him. And then the phone rings and he says, do I call you Reverend or Doctor or Professor? I was like, Merda Lord. I said, dang, this O.J.? I was like, you can call me Mike. Juice. I was like, how you doing? My wife was telling me, nah, Mr. Critic, you on TV, you talking all that smack, talk to O.J. I was like, and he goes, Gerardo says, I only date blondes. Pause. And no lie, he goes, but that's a lie, because I date brunettes and redheads. And I wanted to say, sir, I don't think that's the point. And then I saw Johnny Cochran later, and I was like, Johnny, why you got to man my number? I said, because I know he killed white people. Do he kill black people? I said, that's what I want to know. I said, you can't say it because you're his lawyer, but you know he killed those people. I said, no, I'm not one of these buying the juice. I said, I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid.
Right.
I'm not going nowhere near that brother right there. So yeah, that was my, and if he gets out now, I was forced to say this. I did not mean to tell that story.
Given how you reacted to the Jews, I'm wondering, have you ever met Beyonce yet?
Yeah.
You dedicated the book to Beyonce, Solange, and Tina.
I don't want to pull my phone out and show you my pictures, bro. I don't want to. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's like that?
I don't want to show you the pictures of me. and B.
So how were you when you met B?
How old was I?
Did your voice go into octaves
I was like,
the same thing?
No, he got smooth. Okay.
never can tell when I'm down for a jack move. No, That's my man's wife. That's my man, Jay. I love you. Jay, you know I'm joking, man. Look, I got ultimate love for Beyonce. Her genius is extraordinary, and one of the high moments of my life was when she thanked me for always having her back. I said, I always got your back.
Of my generation, she may be. It's hard because Prince, so I still have a lot of love for him. But
Prince saw me once in this audience, and he said, I know Mr. Dyson can talk, but can he dance? It's like, sir.
Wait. That really happened?
Oh, like in L.A., in Los Angeles. And he was like, I know Mr. Dyson can talk, but can he dance? So I had to get on stage and break him off some
I
of the
hope you
track.
showed out. I had to put my Beyonce story in there.
And she's amazing. I mean,
she is.
Oh, man, right.
But she might be second this week in terms of amazing. You talked about performing for 2 hours in heels.
Right.
How about Serena winning Australian Open pregnant?
I mean,
come to find out.
I mean, what you gonna say to that? As Jay said, never been a brother this good this long, never been a sister that good that long, never been a woman that good that long, never been an athlete that good that long, who at the end of her career is as majestic and as dominant as she has ever been, and doing it pregnant? I mean, my God, that's inconceivable while she's conceiving. I mean, okay, I'm sorry.
That was you dropped that just now.
For the first time on the 6th.
So, look, we want to thank you for stopping by, blessing our conversation here. And obviously, I mean, for everybody, you definitely have to check out the book.
Yes.
Yeah, because it is, as Mike said, you are preaching to the choir in many respects, but I certainly learned a lot.
Thank you all for having me.